Thank you very much indeed. Good evening, everybody. My name is David Firth. Thank you for being here. What I want to do in this talk is talk about a little bit about this book that I have coming out, and in particular, 3 ideas that you can share with the young people in your life, your kids, your teenagers, your young adults, such that they never have to enter the world of work with any worry at all. But first, let me tell you about my father-in-law, Darwin from Denver. A few years back, we still lived in the UK, my wife and family and I. And Darwin from Denver came over to help me build a deck on the side of my house. I tell you, I was feeling so privileged. I was so excited because, as you can probably tell, English people don't do decks. English people do patios on which we drink our afternoon tea. But I didn't want a patio to drink my afternoon tea. I wanted a deck so I could drink my beer and cook some meat on my barbecue. And so Darwin from Denver flew into the UK and he helped me, and he took me to the local version of Home Depot, and we bought some nails and we bought some timber and we bought some tools and we set to work. And ladies and gentlemen, it was 48 hours of some of the toughest physical labor I have ever done in my life. But at the end of that 48 hours, we sat on that pristine deck and we cracked open our first beer of the evening, and I turned to Darwin and I said, "Jeez, God, I am tired." And he looked at me and he said, "Yeah, but it's a good tired, yeah?" And ever since then, I've been fascinated by the idea of good tired through doing good work, and why that has to be a rarity in people's lives. Good tired, good work where you put effort and energy and passion into your work every day. Good work where you create something, you add value, you change your world by the work that you do in it, even if it's just to the tune of one deck in the world. And I was so fascinated with this idea because I go to consult to some of the biggest organizations in the world, and I look into the eyes of these highly paid executives, very rich, very successful, and I look into their eyes and I think, that is not good tired. That's bad tired. And I want to do everything I can to make sure that my 3 children never have to experience that, because I am sure you can't pay a human being enough to have that be a tolerable part of their lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are the 3 ideas that you can share with young people who are going into the world of work. Idea number 1, you will always have to work. And I don't mean the always have to work that they try to scare us with on the media all the time. You'll always have to work because your 401k is in tatters, or your retirement plans are shattered because of the tanking economy. You'll always have to work till you're 65 or 75 or 85. I mean the always have to work that my teacher in England taught me about when I was 11 years old. My science teacher, Mr. Newell, God bless him, who taught me that science defines work as the application of effort required to overcome resistance. Work, ladies and gentlemen, is the application of your effort and energy. It is not the thing you have to do to pay the bills and then they give you some time off just before you die. It is the application of your energy. And you have to think about what you're going to do, why you're going to do it, and most importantly, how. Because I say to my kids, there's a poet who said, work is love made visible. And every day, whether you are a shoeshine boy or the chief executive of a Fortune 500 company, you have the choice every morning to wake up and decide how you are going to do your work. And the second thing I'm going to say to my kids is, you will never earn any money because you'll be too busy creating money through how you add value to other people by serving them and satisfying your needs. I'm going to say to my kids, you don't need to find a boss, you need to find a customer. You don't need to find a workplace to go to every day of your life. You need to find a marketplace where you can trade your ideas with others. And the third thing I'm going to say to my kids is this: you are never going to turn out okay. And do you know why you're never going to turn out okay? I'll tell you why you're never going to turn out okay. Because you're not a cake. Cakes turn out one way or the other, but my kids are my kids. Ladies and gentlemen, my kids, just like yours, are talented, they are witty, they are funny, they have creativity and imagination beyond our comprehension. They have everything they need not to have to make a living, but to create a life. Ladies and gentlemen, our children are our gift to the world. Mine are, and yours are. So I would like to end, ladies and gentlemen, with a toast to our children. Probably the best work we will ever do on this planet. Thank you.